bags on the bar, and these niggas still took that shit. We were gone for like 5 minutes. No gym respect, bro. Fuck them. That's why we gonna squat their weight.
Put a suit on right now.
Nah, I'm gonna be like Steven, there's a guy in jeans and boots over there. I haven't seen nobody.
Nah, go ahead and take it. Made it sort of say that shit fast.
Just warming up. Easy weight, easy weight. Pause rep. Pause rep.
It's so easy.
Still warming up, 225. About a deep squat and possibly pause rep their weight. Shouldn't have been over in our damn station. In the future, we will have a towel that says Husky Boy Station. Anybody that dares to put weight on this bar will have it squatting easily and as deep as possible. If you do not want to be embarrassed, please do not put weight on our bar.
Raw with that cut, telling you what's up. You lifting with the Husky Boy Barbenders. Bending some bars, giving you the juice to go do what you gotta do. We up in here squatting for y'all on YouTube. That's right. YouTube. Yo, all I can say is that our quote unquote program works. Quote unquote. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I hate the word program. I hate the word programming. Programming is what Bruce does to his computer. Alright? We don't program. I just don't understand. Okay, so we'll talk about it later. Anyway, explain what we doing, Bruce.
So once again, we're doing a progression. On squat.
And you see that progress. Started at 205 for 5. Guess what a nigga did? Jumped 20 pounds. And did 225 deep as hell for 5.
True. With the oh, we don't have the breads on today.
Nah, no bread.
They don't
I did have the
bread.
They're not the breads yet. Nah, they're the blacks.
They don't know about the breads.
No, not yet. They're gonna get there. The breads are coming. The breads are clean. I'm getting there. But look, and then you are insane because you jumped 30 pounds on yours, trying to shit on on my initial jump.
Yeah,
Coach always gotta outdo me.
The coach.
Oh my gosh, but man, yo, it's our jump was insane.
Everything changed on the squat. My form changed, definitely. Because I have the squat shoes and everything now. I definitely don't point my toes as much. My feet are definitely a little bit closer. Thomas's squat form changed.
My squat form changed. You will realize, especially wait till you see my 315 then and now. My 315 with bad form now was way faster than my 315 with good form before. Like, I don't know what we didn't do. Maybe have you been eating stuff, Bruce? Eating berries and stuff?
I take steroids.
You take steroids? Okay, yeah. That's got to be what it was, because we had like, because honestly, our results are insane. So let's go look at our programming, quote unquote. Let's look at our cycles. Let's look. So compare the old cycle to what we did now on squat.
Okay, so now on squat, we have a high rep week. Instead of having a 1 high rep week, a mid 5 rep week, and then a heavyweight week.
It's all high reps.
It's all high reps.
No matter what, our body is in shock every week. So it's like we used to do what 10-8, like 10-8-6, 5s and 3s. and now we're doing 3x10s.
We're doing 3x10. So now
Then
it's
10
definitely like a
8-6.
lot more back squatting too. Before we would like, it'd be like a back squat, then a front squat maybe, then a back squat,
Yeah.
then maybe if we feel like it, another front squat. Now it's like
It's all
10,
back
10
squat.
3x10 back squat, pause squats, then
10
8-6
8-6.
back squat.
Then like a
Then a
pyramid.
front squat pyramid, then a 3-rep back squat, and then
We got the 3. I thought we stayed at 5. So.
Nah, we're doing 3-rep tomorrow or not tomorrow. We're doing
Not
3
tomorrow.
reps. We're gonna do 3 reps
in the future.
in the future,
But
and then we're gonna do a 5-rep pyramid on Wednesday. And this is all back squats except for one day.
before 1 rep week.
Before one rep week.
This is 3 weeks. Well, not 3 weeks before, but this is the 3 each week before 1 rep. So we have 3 weeks before we. Okay, how do I explain this? Starting at we do this monthly basically. So
Monthly.
first week we're gonna have 3x10s and like pauses. Second week we'll have 10 8-6 and pyramids. Third week we'll have the 3s and another pyramid, right?
And another pyramid.
And then by the
Back
4th
squat,
week
yeah.
we're like, yo, I feel good. Let's,
Yeah.
let's go max and see where we're at. And we just our results are just insane.
Lo and
so
behold,
obviously
though,
something
lo
is working.
and behold, some of you might be like, "This sounds like overtraining,"
No,
but we get 3 days of rest. Like
That's what I'm
absolutely,
saying.
I don't even walk on Saturday. I sit down.
we get plenty of rest. And think about it, your quad. If anything's gonna be overtrained, it should be your quads. Your quads is 4 muscles in each leg.
It's 4 muscles.
Why wouldn't you like train that junk to oblivion?
Your squat is composed of your quads, your hams, your glutes, and your lower back. If you really good morning that thing.
Lord, don't good morning. Then.
Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
So, and your shoulders to stabilize it, and your core.
Hold on. I gotta break in on the story. Watch this 315. Watch the next one. That's all I gotta say. All right, go ahead, Bruce.
And your core. All those muscles, I honestly don't think it's really, it's so hard to overtrain.
It's not even that you necessarily have to. I don't know how to feel. Like it's not necessarily that you should overtrain your muscles, but you can train your quads to pretty close to the point. Oh yeah, you can train them pretty close to the point that they're just done. I know because we trained our program by the time Thursday comes around, we're done every week. We're spent every week, but it's good for us though. It obviously has changed things. Watch this. Watch my booty just jump up after this. My booty does like a dump after it hits the ground with booty, and then my back comes up, and that's still faster than my regular 315. So it's like something's working. So of course Bruce was like, "Nah, you gotta fix that." So I was like, the next reps I fixed it, and I too had like I think a 20-pound jump because 315 was my max the month before. And I think I maxed out at 345.
We'll see. It's in the video.
It's in the video. I don't even remember. I don't be remembering. Like we just be looking at the video like, oh damn.
Yeah, I did that. I don't remember.
What I do remember though, which this I give you props on this. Bruce failed on 455 the month before, and then he PRs at 475, which is over 10 pounds over the state record. You failed 450.
Yeah,
You failed 455 a month before. Then you break a state record this month with 475 deep. Which is insane to me. Man, that's just crazy to me, man. Like we're one of the few people on YouTube that can say our cycle works. Our cycle works. And the other thing is that part of the reason why our cycle works because we're always changing it. When we start seeing stuff slow down, like it doesn't even have to plateau. If we say, "Oh dang, I couldn't really jump like I should have," we start changing it quick. We just add and we're like, "Oh, maybe we need more high reps here. Maybe we need to try a different." Exercise or accessory,
but the basic concept stays the same. Yeah,
you're squatting on Mondays and Wednesdays.
If I see if I get a 30-pound PR on squat, I'm not gonna be like, you know what, I think I'll try conjugate next time. I think I'll try an RPE,
exactly.
a percentage scale.
Exactly.
Sit all the way down, please. No, this doesn't make any sense. That was clean. That was
clean,
squat.
right? It was better than my other one. Nah, when I did 315, it was honestly just heavier than I thought it was gonna be. So I sat into my ankle so hard. I was like, oh, I gotta save myself. I gotta save myself. And so I don't know. I fixed my. I was prepared for the weight the next time, so it made it a lot better. But I don't think. Okay, no. Let's talk about this because somebody wanted to call me out on this. They had the nerve and the audacity to call me out about my comments on spotting. Spotting. All right.
Spot the dog.
Again, once again, Husky Boys are gonna say this. You do not need a spot unless you are bench pressing, or disclaimer, or if you do not have an adjustable squat rack. Those are the only two times you should need a spot on these regular lifts. All right. If you have an adjustable squat rack like we do, you should not need a spot on squat because you should know how to bail. All you have to do is throw the bar off your back and then just like fall forward.
Call the pull out.
And then all you have to do is fall forward. Deadlift, you just have to drop the bar. I don't know how you would.
Yeah, I don't
even know how you would need a spot on power clean. Like, just drop it.
Just drop it.
Yeah, like, I don't understand like how you can mess up, and I don't understand why people think that you need a spot on these things. Bench press is the only one you need a spot because you could possibly like crush your neck. Everything else, you don't even. Somebody was like, oh, well, what about like shoulder presses with dumbbells? I'm like, well, if you're doing dumbbells that are so heavy you can't press them out, then you obviously like are putting yourself in danger. What's somebody gonna do? Your spotter is gonna stand there and be like, oh damn, you hurt yourself, and then just like call the ambulance. That's all they can do.
On YouTube, I've seen this multiple times. Stop blaming the spotter when people fail hard on doing something stupid.
Exactly.
Like you knew that when you put name a weight, Thomas. 115 pounds
dumbbells
on a dumbbell curl. On a single arm dumbbell curl.
You were about to snap your
bicep in half. If you say, I hope you're not spotting on dumbbell curls, I'm punching everybody in the face. You better not be spotting on a dumbbell curl. But if you say, if someone fails on a dumbbell curl and you say the spotter should have been there, no,
that's dumb.
Then
yeah,
that's
you
dumb.
You can't blame the spotter for everything. You can't always say, well, I had a bad spotter. Like, you gotta take responsibility on yourself. You gotta know what weight. This is like the thing that people don't understand. Just because you're strong enough to do weight doesn't mean you should be doing it. You need to know what weight is acceptable. So like, if you're doing a weight and it feels like it's about to snap your arms, even if you can do it, you probably shouldn't be doing that weight. At least not for reps anyway. You should do something where you have good stabilizers. You should do something that you can do not necessarily easily, but you should be able to get like a few reps by yourself. Like, you don't, especially bench press. Like, people have this notion that you should, like, the spotter should help you on every bench press. That's not doing you any justice. And even when you need a spotter, like the way that we spot people, you're still gonna do it by yourself.
You're gonna do that by yourself.
We are not picking anything up because bench press.
We are not picking.
No, we're not. Because for bench press, if you give a proper spot and if somebody's doing a weight that they're supposed to be able to do, all you need is like a slight tap. You just honestly, if you just touch the bar, a lot of times it'll come up.
Yeah.
Even when we did a few days ago, we did heavy pause benches.
Pause singles,
I wasn't helping Bruce. I would just like give him a tap and be like, all right, finish it. I mean, I'm not gonna help him. Like, it's not gonna help him if I help him the whole.
We literally dragged the whole thing off my chest.
It's not gonna help him at all. So it's like, you got to make sure that if you're gonna spot, you gotta spot correctly, and you gotta know how to keep yourself safe by just being smart in the gym. All you have to do is be smart and you'll be okay.
Be smart, work hard. These are the rules of life.
Be smart and work hard. Exactly. But that's all we gotta say on this. Y'all just finished watching the rest of the video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Look at this. He did 2x. Oh, I'm sorry. This made me mad. I gotta break the ending. This fool. This is the 2 rep. The 2 rep's supposed to be hard, right? We told this fool, make sure you get depth. Guess what he do? He go back and redo the reps. Like, that's probably why he didn't max out as heavy as he should have. Anyway, that's all we gotta say.
Wait. Does he double tap in this video? Is this the video where he double taps?
Hold on.
He goes down and then like goes down again.
No. Yeah. It is at the end. He's going like, I've never seen it in my life. Maybe we should like watch this whole video. I've never seen it. I've never seen anybody go down, fail, and then try to like jump up and do it again.
Yeah, I don't.
But look how hard that is. And we were like, Chris, why are you doing this? And Chris was like, no, Dad, I gotta finish my reps. And then like, honestly, like, you just, I don't know. I just don't know what to think of Chris sometimes. He's getting smarter though.
Yeah.
We finally trained him to learn gym math and know how to put plates.
Finally.
On it. And his squat and stuff. Didn't he squat 225 recently? I think. Or was it
No, I
205?
don't think
Oh, he hasn't
he
hit
started.
205
I
yet.
don't know.
He's getting there though. Chris is definitely coming up on a Tuesday.
Coming up on a
Coming up on a
there.
Tuesday.
His form is getting there.
Watch this bull crap. Watch this. I promise you this. I've never seen anything like this before.
Needs more stabilizers.
Stabilizers, exactly. Whoop.
And
I
Coach Bruce had to give him the soft hand on the shoulder and be like, just
Just
put it
stop.
down,
That's
son.
enough for now. But anyway, that's all we gotta say. Comment, like, and subscribe. Peace out, YouTube.
Deuces.